Hi, Young Bucks. I'm gonna put you onto some sauce right now. Breaking the cycle isn't just about money. Breaking the cycle is not at all just about money. It's actually about fixing who you are as a person, right? Because a lot of the struggles that come with poverty don't just come from money. I mean, they can start off with just money, maybe, but it's not just money. It's the mentality that got you to have such a low income. It's the mentality that got you to beat your kids and treat them like subhuman. It's the mentality of putting people down, of being a narcissist, of having traits of yourself that were not conductive to who you are or to the well productive means of others, right? You have to understand that a lot that comes with the poverty mindset, right? You just have to get better with it. And that's why we think as being from becoming poor, we think that being having more money and growing up better and just having money but not time, right? Like sometimes we think we make a lot of money and we sacrifice our time for the money, but then we miss everything. So we miss the life. So we miss the life that we wanted to live because we want to live life at a better standard, right? So we make the money, but we trade our money for time. So when we trade our money for time, all of a sudden you got more money, but you have less time. And then you aren't able to really enjoy the little things in life and have a life. So it's like you're trading one trap for another. And what I've seen a lot of people do, and what I've done myself, is you'll miss the little things in life because you were focusing on the big thing in life. You were focusing on just what you can do. And breaking the cycle is not just about what you can do. It's about how. Actually, it is what you can do, but it's if you know, if it's you just have money and you can't do anything with it, then it doesn't matter. Like I remember, back when I was in Minnesota, I was able to take a trip anywhere in the world. I mean, I still am, but I was able to take a trip anywhere in the world. I was able to do whatever, but I didn't have the time. So what does the money matter if I didn't have the time? And yeah, sometimes you gotta grind when you're young and do your thing. I'm 100% for that, but what woke me up a lot was the death of my cousin. He was only 29, 28 years old, and he was the fittest amongst all of us. He was, 6'3", like 220, dieseled up cop, and for those who don't know Ebonics, diesel means strong. And it's just like, you see this, and if he can go, I can go, And then I also saw my family for the first time in like 6 years. They didn't even recognize me, and I just thought about it, and I'm like, wait, wealth isn't the end or be all. Like it isn't. There's more to it. There's more to leveling up than wealth. Like as of recently, just yesterday, I took my dad out to dinner, just for him to be able to take him out to dinner and hear his story. Hear his story. I went to go see my grandfather, my grandma, and I heard their stories. My grandfather, he's 71 years old. I mean, you forget that these people are gonna go one day, and then you see it and you're like, wait a minute, like the time is really important as with money. Because I could have the money, but then if I didn't have the time to go see my grandfather, when he died, I wasn't gonna know anything about him. And then there's my father himself, I ask him questions and I see what the hell is going on with him, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a different dude, different guy. I mean, he's just, and what I'm trying to culminate that word to or articulate to you is that wealth might not be exactly what you want it to be, right? Wealth might be, elevating your lineage might be not what you wanted just by wealth. And wealth is a great place to start, don't get me wrong, but you do have to understand that you need to be a multifaceted person. You don't want to be that guy that has kids and you never see your kids, and your kids mess up your lineage because they never had you there. Like, you need to understand that there's a lot of things that come with you. Your family needs you. if you don't have a family, somebody, you might need you. Like, take your time to do things and find the love of your life and find things that make you happy. There's like a human experience to this. And I believe that as overachievers and as people that want certain things, we forget that there's like a life outside of this, and there's like things that you can be, and this beautiful like things out here, and we just focus on the physical and artificial instead of enjoying what can be an emotional bond and enjoying what can be beautiful things that we have as a human experience. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night.